I'd like to work on the gentle techniques with you. And is there something that you would like to work on?
Yes, I think one of the cliches or beliefs I have is if I work harder, I'll be successful.
Okay.
And therefore, if I'm not working hard, I'm not successful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And my kids often say to me, Mum, you're so successful. But I don't feel that.
Okay.
I think I've got to keep working harder.
Got to keep working harder. And where do you think that, so how much do you believe that for a start?
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
Yeah.
But I've got to work hard to be successful. And even if I'm successful, if I'm not working hard, I'm not successful.
That's right.
Okay. Where do you think you first learnt that?
Well, I presume it's back in childhood. I can't think of a specific time or incident at the moment about that, but it's just one of my core beliefs, you know, to work hard to be successful.
So if you imagined who you learnt it from, where would you imagine you learnt it from? Who else has got a work ethic like that?
Yeah, I mean, my mum is probably the one who gave me most advice, but she didn't necessarily have the work ethic that I have. She's very particular about details and getting it right. And a perfectionist, yeah. And my dad worked, he's constantly working.
Okay.
But he didn't complain about it, or he didn't sort of give you life lessons that you work hard.
Yes,
Yeah.
but when you're little, it's not about the lessons in speaking, it's when you're little you watch and you see. So that you saw that Dad was always working hard.
Yeah, he would go away. He was on the road as a salesman at one time, and Mum would have 4 girls under 6, and you know, it was quite busy, and he'd be away a lot. Yeah.
Okay, and so you also saw Mum working hard while he was away a lot? Okay, so when you tune into that belief, you've got to work hard to be successful, where do you feel that in your body?
Probably in my chest. Yeah, chest up to sort of this whole area between there and there.
And when you tune into that area from here to here, can you describe it more? Like, is it a pressure or a heaviness, or is it
like even a dull ache?
a dull ache? And if it was a colour, what colour would it be?
Fairly dark black.
So even though I've got this dark black feeling
Even though I've got this dark black feeling
in my chest, when I think about you've got to work hard to be successful,
when I think about you have to work hard to be successful,
and I'm not sure where I learned it from, I accept myself and this feeling in my chest. Even though I've got this dark feeling in my chest, when I think about I've got to work hard to be successful,
and I think about that I've got to work hard to be successful,
and I'm not sure where I learned it from, but Dad always worked hard, and so did Mum. I accept myself and this belief and feeling in my chest. Even though I've got this dark feeling in my chest, when I think about you've got to work hard to be successful, I thank my chest for holding on to it. And I ask my body to show me where I learned it from. You've got to work hard to be successful. I can feel that in my chest. That dark feeling in my chest. Got to work hard to be successful. Got to work hard to be successful. I can feel it in that dark energy in my chest. Got to work hard to be successful. Dad worked hard, he was always away. Mum worked hard looking after 4 kids. I can feel that dark energy in my chest. So what's coming up for you?
So I had this image that Mum used to take, so we went back onto the land, finished his sales job, and we had a couple of farms, and outside a country town, Mum had to take my 3 sisters to dancing lessons on a Saturday, but the washing had to get done for the family, and I stayed at home and I did the washing for the family from the age of about 12. So
on a Saturday?
Yeah, so it'd be the washing and also vacuuming and general tidying up that fell to me.
So you were you the eldest?
No, second.
Second, okay. So you second eldest, and the other three got taken to dance lessons.
That's right.
While you stayed home and had to do the chores.
Yeah, that's it.
And when you tune into that, from about age 12, where do you feel that in your body?
Sort of like an indigestion type thing.
And what's the emotion that comes up with that?
Probably resentment, anger.
Yep.
It's not fair.
Even though I've got all these emotions
Even though I've got all these emotions
trapped in my chest,
like
indigestion.
indigestion.
I can't swallow it.
I can't swallow it.
It's so unfair.
It's so unfair.
All this resentment and anger.
This resentment and anger.
It's so unfair.
It's so unfair.
That I have to stay and do all the chores.
That I have to stay and do all the chores.
While they get to go dancing.
While they get to go dancing.
I accept myself.
I accept myself.
And the way my body's held on to this.
And the way my body's held on to this.
Even though I've got all this resentment and anger.
Even though I've got all this resentment and anger.
It's so unfair.
It's so unfair.
Trapped like indigestion in my chest.
Trapped like indigestion in my chest.
I just don't want to swallow it.
I just don't want to swallow it.
I accept myself.
I accept myself.
And the way my chest is held on to
And
this.
the way my chest is held on to this.
And I ask my body.
And I ask my body
to process and release it now.
to process and release it now.
All my anger.
All my anger.
All my resentment.
All my resentment.
I can still see Mum driving away.
I can still see Mum driving away.
Taking the others to the dancing.
Taking the others to dancing.
It's Saturday.
It's Saturday.
Why should I have to work hard?
Why should I have to work hard?
Do the washing.
Do the washing.
And the vacuuming.
And the vacuuming.
It's just not fair.
It's just not fair.
I'm really angry.
I'm really angry.
It's just not fair.
It's just not fair.
I'm really angry.
I'm really angry.
And I can feel that like indigestion in my chest.
And I can feel that like indigestion in my chest.
And I thank my chest for holding on to it.
And I thank my chest for holding on to it.
But it doesn't serve me.
But it doesn't serve me.
And I want to release it and let it go.
And I want to release it and let it go.
All the way back to my 12-year-old.
All the way back to my 12-year-old.
Who still feels angry.
Still feels angry.
Still feels resentment.
Still feels resentment.
Still feels like it's unfair.
Still feels like it's unfair.
I wonder what her core belief is.
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 That she created.
That she created.
On every Saturday.
Every Saturday.
When her sisters got to go dancing.
When her sisters got to go dancing.
And she had to stay home and do the washing and the vacuuming.
She had to stay home and do the washing and the vacuuming.
All the hard work.
All the hard work.
Got to do hard. You've got to work hard to be successful.
Got to work hard to be successful.
I wonder what her core belief is.
I wonder what her core belief is.
So what do you think? What's coming up as her core belief back there at 12?
If you work hard, you'll be allowed to do things too.
And are you still feeling the anger and resentment and unfair in your chest, indigestion sort of thing, or is that?
It sort of came up and got stuck a bit higher. It's not so perhaps low. It's sort of an orange thing about it.
And when I said it's hard to swallow, did that resonate with you?
A little bit, yeah.
So it's in your throat here, and it's an orangey colour. Okay, even though I've got this orangey colour in my throat.
I've got this orangey colour in my throat.
So does it resonate if I say it's hard to swallow?
It's hard to swallow.
That they get to go and have fun.
To go and have fun.
And I have to work hard.
And I have to work hard. I can't say either way.
Okay. This orangey feeling in my throat.
This orangey feeling in my throat.
If I work hard enough,
If I work hard enough,
maybe I'll be able to do what they do.
maybe I'll be able to do what they do.
Then I'll be successful.
Then I'll be successful.
And I'll get to do what I want to do.
And I'll get to do what I want to do.
Does that resonate?
It's more, I get a feeling it's more unjust.
Yep.
It's why am I different?
Why am I different?
Why am I different?
It's so unfair.
It's so unfair.
So unjust.
So unjust.
Why am I different?
Why am I different?
That orange feeling in my throat.
That orange feeling in my throat.
It's so unjust.
It's so unjust.
Why am I different?
Why am I different?
Why do they get to go
Why
dancing?
do they get to go dancing?
Why do I have to work hard
Why do I have to work hard
and do all the chores?
and do all the chores?
It's so unjust.
It's so unjust.
Why am I different?
I don't know why.
Why?
Because my sisters were all stick thin, and Mum thought they were better suited for dancing,
Mm-hmm.
and I learnt the piano.
Mm-hmm. And what does that bring up for you when you say that? Emotionally and where in your
Yeah, it
throat?
makes me feel sad.
Mm-hmm.
And again, in
In
my
your
throat.
throat. All this sadness in my throat.
All this sadness in my throat.
All this sadness in my throat.
All this sadness in my throat.
Yeah. So even though I feel this sadness in my throat,
Even though I feel this sadness in my throat,
why am I so different?
why am I so different?
My sisters are stick figures.
My sisters are stick figures.
They're suited for dancing.
They're suited for dancing.
And Mum decided I was suited for piano.
And Mum decided I was suited for piano.
And piano's not on a Saturday.
Piano's not on a Saturday.
Dancing is.
Dancing is.
And I feel this sadness in my throat.
And I feel this sadness in my throat.
I accept myself
I accept myself
and my throat
and my throat
and the way my body's held onto it.
and the way my body's held onto it.
And I'm ready to process it and release it.
And I'm ready to process it and release it.
All this sadness
All this sadness
trapped in my throat.
trapped in my throat.
Is it still orange? Or has it changed?
It's light yellow.
This light yellow feeling in my throat.
Cream, maybe. Cream.
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 This cream feeling in my throat.
This cream feeling in my throat.
It's so unjust.
It's so unjust.
So unfair.
So unfair.
When I see them going off to dancing.
When I see them go off to dancing.
My stick figure sisters.
My stick figure sisters.
It's just not fair.
It's just not fair.
I get to do piano.
I get to do piano.
I get to do all the chores.
I get to do all the chores.
It's so unjust.
It's so unjust.
This cream feeling in my throat.
This cream feeling in my throat.
Processing and releasing it.
Processing and releasing it.
All the way back to its origin.
All the way back to its origin.
All the way back to 12-year-old me.
All the way back to 12-year-old me.
Or beyond
Or beyond
to its origin.
to its origin.
I choose to release it and let it go.
I choose to release it and let it go.
Asking my body,
Asking my body,
what colour do I need to process and release it
what do I need to process and release it
out of my throat?
out of my throat?
It's so unfair.
So unfair.
What colour does your body need to dissolve that cream?
Light.
Mm-hmm. So out of the whites, this is actually silver. Sending the body, so just hold on to it in one hand. Okay. Sending my body this white silver smell
Sending this body, this white silver smell
and colour
and colour
to my throat,
to my throat.
dissolving and letting go
Dissolving and letting go.
of that it's unfair feeling.
Of that it's unfair feeling.
It's unjust.
It's unjust.
I have to work hard while they dance.
I have to work hard while they dance.
It's so unfair.
It's so unfair.
That belief I created
That belief that I created
if I work hard enough, I'll be able to play too. I just want to process and release this sad feeling. This unjust feeling. Out of my throat. All the way back to 12-year-old me. Mm-hmm. Smelling, so top of the head, smelling that smell. Sending it to my throat. Dissolving and letting go. Eyebrow, dissolving and letting go. Of that unjust feeling. That belief. If I work hard enough, I'll be able to be like them. I'll be able to be like them. I won't be different. If I work hard enough, I won't be different. I'll be able to be like them. Dissolving the sadness. Why me and not them? Sending this white silver colour to my throat. To process and release that belief that I held in my throat. Releasing the sadness. All the way back to its origin. So did anything else come up?
No, that's right.
Good. Mm-hmm. So we'll see what the silver says, just to see if it relates. So this is incisive, elegant and clarifying. It cuts through resistance and falsity, gently bringing us back to truth. It has the brightness of sparkling crystalline moon energy combined with the potency, alchemy and steeliness of silver metal. Silver helps release overthinking and mind-based stress and assists us in transmuting all that we are truly ready to change. Silver is helpful in clearing ancestral beliefs and inherited behaviour. It enables us to connect deeply held wisdom from within. Excellent for working with animals. Also carries the energy of home for people who have a deep intuitive connection with animals.
I got a faint whiff of my mother's perfume, even though it's not.
Yes.
But she wore a particular Elizabeth Arden scent.
And so that's what
it
reminded you of that as you were clearing it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So your throat now.
It's good.
And when you tune into that memory, where you see them driving off down the road, it's, why am I different? They get to go and dance and play. It's not fair. Is there any sadness there anymore?
No.
What about the belief I've got to work hard in order to get what I want, basically?
So I'll probably have to process that one for a day and see. At the moment, no, I don't think I believe that.
So before you did. So out of 10 now, how much do you believe that? I've got to work hard to get what I want, to get...
Probably 0.
So you see, the belief sub was quite high, and then we get to the specific incident. I didn't do the incident sub, did I? But then
I would have rated it because it brought tears to my eyes. And
sadness. Often I forget to do the suds. I'm too involved with what's going on.
I probably would have given it a 7 out of 10 anyway.
Yeah. And now when you tune into that, and see how I put it in the present, when you're seeing them drive off and you're there alone, it's like, and you have to do the work. Yeah.
That's good.
Cool.
Thank you,
Well done.